I've quite enjoyed druids over the years. I've played them in lots of different games. I typically end up playing like hunters, druids, and warrior types, usually as like my mains. Recently, I've started to get more into mages and mage alts in the last few years, but I always come back to my druid at Indiel, who I've had for years and years and years in all sorts of different games. He's shown up in some variation or another. And I think in World of Warcraft, I've been enjoying it enough that I think I'm beginning to. I haven't decided yet. I like the Hunter a lot. Hunter's the character I consider my main. I really love the Hunter, but the Druid is really growing on me. And I want to talk about why, because I'm going to be doing a follow-up video to this, which is um, I'll be talking more about the druid for like starter characters for new people, because I think I have some unique insight to give there, in the way at least that I've treated the druid, and it's been a lot of fun. So I kind of want to talk about this a little bit because um, I've been playing this character now for the past couple of weeks pretty religiously because I'm done with my warrior and we're only doing raids on Saturdays with the hunter. So apart from my Wednesday night dungeon runs and the Saturday night things, where those characters already, I'm already doing that with my hunter. I am now working on this guy actively. And originally, just going through Cataclysm is the plan here. I'm keeping this character. Once he gets to 59, I'm going to level lock him because I want to see the entirety of the um, Cataclysm expansion, and I'm doing time walking, so I don't want to get kicked out. And I'm actually 58 right now, so I gotta be careful because I'm almost there. But I have this character spec primarily in balance, and we'll talk about the spec tree here in a minute. I have balance as my primary, and then I have restoration as my secondary. And um, I'm honestly, it's been a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun now that I'm looking at all these specs going, I think I want to try all of them. And that was something that I had never thought would be um, something that I would be keen on. But I'm enjoying the way that the druid can be played in so many unique different circumstances that it's like I'm not making any judgment calls right yet, but what I will say is that given the depth of this character and the fact that I could do all of these different things depending on what is needed of me on any given night, let's just see how the rest of this this spring session goes. But this character could become a like my new main for the rest of the year. I don't know yet, but it's that's how much I'm feeling it right now. I'm really enjoying the druid a lot. So I started with balance spec, and I've gone through the initial leveling process using just balance. Recently, I've taken the time to start breaking out and setting up my restoration because I want to start doing some more dungeons. And I think that I've been a healer in many other games before, so I haven't done this particular character yet, but I've already got all the things the way that I want them, and I've just been prepping and playing a little bit here and there. Restoration is really cool. I've seen some really cool stuff in there, but balance, I've primarily focused on the spell power. So I'm mostly worried about my AoEs and getting dots on many of my abilities. And then I've taken a tiny little bit of stuff into the cat, only because you kind of have to spend points to get to the things that you want to spend on because there's a minimum requirement. So you have to have spent like 12 points or 16 points in the tree. So I've been very specific on the druid side of things about, okay, I will take some DPS type stuff because this is a DPS character. So if I'm ever in a position where I'm grouping with other people, this is my DPS build for this. So it's mostly about spells, but I could do a little bit of backup. And the reason I went cat is because of something someone said on one of my streams, because I didn't even know you could do this because I'm still new to the druid in World of Warcraft, was that you can stealth around while you're in cat form. And once I realized that you could do that, that you could just be running along in your moonkin form, right? Just doing your spell blasting, running around, doing all the things that you would normally do, and just in the middle of this, just decide that I'm gonna go cat form and stealth. Um, and now I'm stealthing around and nothing can see me. you know? Well, in that case, I didn't trigger it properly. But um, I love that, and then you can be stealthing around and immediately go back into moonpin form and be doing spells again. It's really, really fun. I've had a lot of fun playing it this way. And then going over to my restoration, this is so much fun to me. Okay. So now we've got all sorts of fun stuff, all related to healing, right? And so I just I really loved the way I've seen druids healing in groups. I've been doing some pickup stuff with my tank, and also in the follower dungeons, they've got a druid set up as the main healer, and I went, oh, I need to go check out a druid. So a restoration side. So I've been specking down here, basically looking at getting many of my abilities to have like additional effects and additional ticks and to heal more members of the party. And it culminated the other night when I was able to get my tree form, and I was just like, you know what, this is just really, really cool to be able to like turn into a tree and heal people. I was like, I'm really having a lot of fun with this. So I've got this set up. We're going to do some dungeons soon with this character. And then I'm going to be getting into some follower dungeons later on to just fully learn the rotation outside of the guild groups. And then go from there. Now, I previously had debated... Holy shit, what was that? That was so cool. What was that? I've never seen that effect before. Was that like just the end animation for that? That was dope, guys. That was really, really cool. What I could see myself doing is once I get to 60, I don't really have a desire to go through the quest lines again, per se. But what I wouldn't mind doing is just getting set up and just doing dungeons, just like running dungeons from 60 to 70. I have zero problem doing that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens once I get this character to 60. But I am having a lot of fun with him. I'm starting to build his transmog set. I love this staff that I've gotten, of course, the cloak. The hauberk is the one for. I don't even need to be wearing it anymore, to be honest with you, because that was. I think that was my Mount Hyjal. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Status for factions. I don't even need to wear that. So if you look at his actual set, you know, it's this set right here with the cape. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked with this so far. I haven't even dove into the Feral or the Guardian yet. I've been really looking forward to. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to spec out a Feral specialization. I want to build out the feral side of things and just try that. That hasn't happened yet because I'm just now getting my head wrapped around the restoration and being able to do that. But what I'm loving about this character, and it's what I'm going to talk about in the guide I'm going to put up, is just the flexibility here to do anything that you want. You want to do ranged DPS? You can do ranged DPS. You want to do melee DPS? You can do melee DPS. You want to be a tank? You can be a tank. You want to heal? You can be a healer. Like, I love the fact that you can do anything with a druid, just depending on your specializations. And if you really want to be flexible, having all of the specializations at your disposal, which is a lot of work, but I could see this being something I really would appreciate sinking my teeth into. So stay tuned on the druid front, because I've played Hunter for years and years and years and years and years, and I've always had a druid alt. But here's the thing. Coming off of Baldur's Gate 3, when my first run through was a druid, the Circle of Moon druid, I'm just saying, I'm having a lot of fun playing a druid in World of Warcraft. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams here and on Twitch. Join the Discord. Join us on the Moonguard server if you'd like. We have an active guild. We raid Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central. Normal mode only, just for story. Nothing sweaty. Hopefully we'll see you there. Don't forget you can get a copy of my latest fantasy novel. Links are down below. See you next time, everybody. Stay safe and happy gaming.